growing number of people impacted by natural disasters face a second blow: identity theft. And with our region bracing for potential storms on Monday, consumer expert Heather Sullivan shows us how it's happening and ways to prevent it.
At least 10 people were hurt and 40 homes were damaged when a powerful tornado tore across Enid, Oklahoma. It's after devastation like this, when victims are suffering from injuries and property damage. The new data from Allstate Insurance reveals 1 in 5 disaster victims has also had their identity stolen.
The scammers will hit you at your lowest. So you've had something happen, and you're devastated and you don't know what are the next steps.
Allstate agent Tracy Bibbs says her mother encountered it after last year's Bridgeton tornado.
One of the things that we noticed were people coming over, scammers, coming over construction people, and let me look at your roof, and people that act like they're with charity organizations or aid organizations, and they're not.
Luckily, she didn't fall for it. Post-disaster identity theft can take several forms, from fake contractors asking for insurance information to imposters posing as charity or FEMA workers asking for information to file claims. Sometimes it's hackers when victims use public Wi-Fi, or looters stealing documents from damaged homes. Once thieves have this information, they can take out loans and lines of credit or steal disaster aid, tax refunds, or unemployment benefits just when victims need them the most.
Devastated again with one more layer.
Allstate just began offering free identity theft protection to customers in 14 states, including Missouri and Illinois. It includes access to recovery experts and monitoring email addresses for new account activity. NerdWallet reports many insurers, including Allstate, also offer ID theft protection for $10 to $20 a month, which can include credit monitoring and coverage for recovery costs, like new IDs, lost wages, or legal fees. Some policies cover stolen funds. ID theft insurance doesn't prevent the crime, but it can help victims stop it faster.
So here are some steps from the Identity Theft Resource Center to help protect you after a disaster. One, you want to never give out any personal information to someone who contacts you. You want to ask contractors for licensing, written estimates, and don't pay by cash or wire transfer. Freeze your credit with Equifax, TransUnion, or Experian. Just keep it frozen until you need it. Keep insurance records, property deeds, birth certificates in a safe deposit box or a home safe, and keep a picture of that information in a flash drive in your emergency kit. Corey?
Some good things to keep in mind. Heather, thank you.